watch out.
Yep.
So it's going to be scary to see them in the playoffs because anything can happen.
Tom Brady's been in the playoffs 19 times. Only 3 times he's been one and done.
He has the greatest football mind anybody's ever seen.
You just got to realize that I think 8 of their 12 games have been decided on the last play. On the last drive of the game. I don't care what happens. Brady never stops playing quarterback.
Yes, the Bucs can absolutely be a tough out.
He's efficient at every single time. Yeah, if they're down that much, he's going to start being more aggressive, but it's never stupid.
Tom Brady in home playoff games, 21-5 record. So you do the math.
Yes, you should be nervous about the Bucs.
And they also have a defense that is built to make you struggle. You're going to have times, hopefully, where you can go on that defense, but you're going to hit lulls, just like New Orleans did. And New Orleans had a couple chances to finish it. They came up just a little bit short. And when that happens versus Tom, that's why he's done it more than anyone.
The Bucs played that game basically without their secondary.
Monday marked the second time this season that Brady threw the go-ahead touchdown with less than 10 seconds remaining. A month ago against the Rams, Tampa trailed by 4 with less than a minute left before Brady drove them down the field for the winning score. So we see Brady with the comeback magic as we're used to.
Don't have Antoine Winfield, one of the best young safeties in the game. He's so good. They don't have Sean Murphy-Bunting. They don't have Mike Edwards. When Taysom Hill caught a ball 30 yards downfield, I was like, what is going on? Like, the Bucs must be banged up beyond belief for this to be happening. And they don't have Tristan Wirfs, one of the best right tackles in football. All of those guys are expected to be back. All of those guys are expected to play a role in the rest of the season. So this Bucs team is not a Bucs team that'll be in the playoffs. And, oh, by the way, they only got to win like 8 games to host a playoff game. Yes, you should absolutely be nervous about this. They still obviously would have had a chance to win the division if they had lost, but it becomes much harder, right?
More difficult.
Now they've got life. They've got a reason to feel confident. Tom is still Tom. He's still doing things at the end of the game.
You just watch him throughout his whole life. And you see him make a decision, and you see him make a different decision in the second quarter. You see it like he just has command of the game and knows how to win it and what it takes, whatever that is.
I guarantee you, everybody else in the NFC is like, no.
They're banged up front, right? You talk about Tristan not being there, and the defense, half a secondary wasn't there. So I just think if they get healthy and then they get in the playoffs, and the thing is like, you don't know what they could be because we do know this. If they do click, oh my God.
Tom Brady's playing right now. What do you see from him? And how is he able to do it at age 45 to still be playing at this level?
Because Tom, he plays the position better than anyone ever. And he's definitely the GOAT from what I've ever seen. But I don't say that just because he's won Super Bowls. It's because how he plays the position. The ball always goes to the right spot. And that answer is based off of 1,000 different things. That could be matchups. It could be the coverage. That could be based off of down and distance, the time in the game, how the defense is playing.
92% though, our analytics say to win the division, which means they'll be in the playoffs.
Yep.
Cool.
Their playoff matchup right now, 60% chance they got to see the Dallas Cowboys. More importantly, the Cowboys have
Easy
to see
win,
them.
baby.
He's kind of flawless in his technique, how he gets everyone the ball. And when he's done that his whole career. But his throwing mechanics, they only get better each year.
The Bucs might be and are better coached. The Bucs are better quarterbacked, and the Bucs don't make mistakes.
When you consider the potential matchup with the Dallas Cowboys, I feel like this is one of those potential upsets that we would see on Wild Card Weekend.
I feel like his arm's stronger now than it was 10 years ago, and his legs move just as good as they did 10 years ago. They weren't great then, but he's extremely efficient and quick in the pocket and knows where to look and knows where to get the ball to, and he's still the best to play.
All it takes in a game is 1 second, 1 step, 1 play. Usually Tom Brady comes out on the right side of those things.
So what do we think when they get there? Are we betting against Brady?
Man, that's not a good place to be, betting against Tom Brady. I don't want to live in that world.
Dak's gone 0-2 against the Bucs the last 2 years. Played so bad against them in week 1 this year.
This is true.
All I'm simply saying is this. If you leave the door open for Tom Brady, we saw what he can do on Monday night against the New Orleans Saints. He still got that.
When you play this game, man, you beat somebody once, beat them twice. Same thing with the Bengals and the Chiefs, right? No matter how good we think Chiefs are, in that locker room, y'all know what's up. Y'all know what we do to y'all. Same thing with the Bucs. After in week 1, when the Bucs played the Cowboys, I had my boys up. Hey, how was everything? This and that. How's my boy Parsons? As a question, what they told me? Them boys are soft. They didn't want it. Not Parsons, but he's talking about the old team because they ran the ball down their throat. So
they played awful. They played terrible.
No. So when you know that going in there, and you get them in the playoffs, we got them in the playoffs. Oh, bet. You got a top 5 defense with the Bucs. The defense still look good. It's like they turned it back on. They get some guys healthy again. Keem Mix was out there throwing dudes around, right? You got Vita out there throwing guys. So now they playing again. And then you got Tom Brady. We don't want Tom Brady to find that cylinder where we all on the same field. I don't know.
It doesn't seem like Tom Brady wants to do or can do or has an interest in doing anything other than playing football.
Accordingly, examined everyone Brady's throws from 2019. Probably wasn't the best season of his career with the Patriots. Are you surprised, based on what you saw then, that what he's done since then, and that he's still playing?
I mean, I'd like to say, of course not, but I think everyone's since then. You're wondering, when is the number too high? So, but now, like, when you watch him that first week in Tampa, you're like, what the hell was anyone ever thinking? I mean, the dude looks the exact same. He did that year. He does when he comes off injuries, and I think he's playing as good now and throwing the ball as well now as I've seen anybody ever do it.
Yes, I agree with you. If you give Tom Brady the ball with a one-score game at the end of the game, yes, that's a scary proposition for anybody. None of us are built like that. Like, none of us have in our mind that 6 Super Bowl championships is not enough. The greatest of all. That's right. I forgot about the last one with Tampa. Damn, good Lord.
Look at you. 6 was not enough.
He's been to 9, right? I got that
10.
right? He's been to 10. Oh, God. I'm stuck at like 10 years ago.
Man short.
Why was Tom Brady still in the game late in the third quarter, down 35?
Because he's Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. And trust me, Kyle Shanahan's still sitting over there saying, we got to drive a nail through them. We got to stop this.
Skip.
He's done this 1,000 times.
He's done what?
Come back and come back. He is the comeback king of all time. You can't stand it that Tom Brady at 45 is still playing this game at a very high level. Yeah.
Do you see these numbers?
Yeah.
These numbers say Tom Brady is not playing at a high level.
I need you.
No,
okay, you're
that's
in the
not what
Hall
it's
of
about.
Fame because you're scared to death of him because he's haunted you. Time out. Ladies and gentlemen at home, I would like to announce the fact, if you're new to our show, that this man, for 6 straight years on this show that we have been partners at this debate desk, has tried to send Tom Brady home, said he's washed up, his arm is in decline, and he should just go on home. It started the first day of this show in September of 2016, and he has been wrong for 6 straight years, and he's going to be wrong again. I'm standing by what I say.
How convinced are you Tom Brady's going to win the Super Bowl?
Okay, I picked him to win it. I'm not backing off.
Well, put something on it.
Well, what do you mean I put my pride on it. I put my pride.
What I would do.
Who did you pick? You picked the Rams and the Chargers, okay?
And the only difference is everybody knows the Rams are bad, but they don't want to say Tom Brady is playing just as bad as Matt Stafford.
Off.
Skip, they're in the Tampa division. They're in the worst division in football.
Good. Are they going to be in the playoffs? Help me out.
Skip,
I need you to
That's your argument.
Okay,
That's your argument.
What do you mean that's my argument?
Your argument is that they're going to be in the playoffs. Is Tom Brady playing bad? Yes or no?
Yes, he played poorly yesterday.
What do you mean yesterday?
Okay,
all year.
But you're giving him 100% of the blame?
Because they asked me the
that's
question.
just, you have no objectivity. It's just straight Brady hate. Wait a minute. This is just straight hate by a guy who's jealous that he is still playing at a high level at 45 when you had to stop at 35.
Skip, that's what you do.
That's the point.
That's what you do. Every time I call something into question, I'm jealous.
No.
Skip, I did what I did.
I never said you were jealous of Baker Mayfield.
Skip, I did what I did. You make it seem like I was a bum. I'm in the effing Hall of Fame.
Okay,
I got 3 Super Bowls.
So what?
So what?
He's way better than you were.
I'm better than you.
Better.
Skip, what did I got to see what you do? You take personal shots.
No, I don't take personal shots. You started it.
Time out. You would take a personal shot at me.
I didn't take a personal shot at you.
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
You would take a personal.
Put your glasses back on.
Can I finish? You're willing to take a personal shot at me to say this man is better than me because I say he's playing bad this year?
Well, because you
Go ahead.
You disrespect him. It's just so.
You
know what? It's beneath your dignity.
You would disrespect me to support him.
No, well, I'll support him over anybody because he's the greatest player who ever played your game, and it's by far.
Have at it.
Okay,
Take off,
I'm going to have at it.
Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe as I post a new Tom Brady video every day.